Romaine, let's just start with that pass on Monday night at Stoke. How did you see that and how did you execute it?
Um, I just, as the ball was coming back to me, and it was at an awkward position. So like the first touch, it just hit me, and then I seen Hal making a straight run and Matt is outside. Naturally, because Hal started to go, the defender would go with him. So I just attempted, and it luckily worked to perfection.
When you see a pass like that come off, what kind of sense, what kind of feeling do you get?
I don't get the feeling until I watch it back, because at that time, the way I do it, and then I'm kind of like off balance, and it's like, oh, I need to get up before I have the gaffer in my ear telling me get up. So I don't actually get time to like feel it. Then just after Hal hit the post, then if the shot's wide enough, but like I jumped to celebrate as if I was doing the header, but another day hopefully.
So what did you think when you did see it back?
Unreal. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I've got a few that I've done in my life where I feel like really pleased with it, and that's definitely up there.
On a serious note, though, Romaine, does that just show how much you're enjoying life at the moment playing in this team, that you are able to pick out passes like that and have the confidence to go and execute them?
Definitely. I think it's embedded in the team from the gaffer all the way down. I think I've got his trust from when we speak off the pitch, and then the dressing room is very much an easy dressing room, and I feel like I've got the trust in them as well, and I think that gives me the platform to go and play confidently. There's other times where I've lost the ball and it's not like someone's going to rip my head off, because I've got the trust where they know the next one might not be a bad pass, the next one is Z. So I think that makes everything easier, and if I keep performing, then I'll be okay.
When you signed before the start of the season, Romaine, you spoke very highly of the club. Obviously, it's a club that's very close to your heart. Yeah. You wanted to hit the ground running. But has it gone better than you expected it to?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the interaction of the fans. They've really took me on board, and I think that's a massive thing. For me personally, I'm a Marmite kind of player, shall I say. Like sometimes I'm disguised as lazy or too laid back or too casual and stuff, but I've not had that. And I think that, again, has gave me that extra 2%. That's made me think like they're on board with the kind of player I am, and that's the kind of support I need as a player that I am. The dressing rooms, I've definitely got it. The manager, I've definitely got it. But to have it from the 12th man as well makes a whole lot of difference.
What kind of messages do you get from the fans? Do you bump into many of them out and about?
I have a few times. I was with my daughter in a JD, and I think one of the workers there was a West Brom fan, and then that spiraled. It's a bit like we play football, but we're just normal human beings, and I think it's the surprise element that catches. Would Romaine be there? But yeah, Romaine would be there because I'm just like any other civilian, and I think that's when it spirals out, when you think, is that, and then you say yeah, and then, but it's all part and parcel of the job, but it's enjoyable.
We hear players say all the time that when they meet fans, you know, out and about in normal life, at the supermarket, the petrol station, wherever it may be, and they get a nice comment from them, it gives them a confidence boost. Just how true is that statement, Romaine, and is it more true for you because you're a West Bromwich Albion fan as well?
Very true. It's definitely true. I think any work of life, a compliment goes a long way. And I feel with the sport that it is very emotional, and you can have fickle fans, shall we say. But at the same time, as a player, we also support a team, so we know the other side of it. But it's always good to be told you're doing your job well, and the effect that you can, like I'm guessing West Brom fans are buzzing at work every day at the moment. We're top of the league, we're playing well. We look a strong side for the season. We're a third way in and we're top. So it's all great for everybody involved. As a player, definitely. As a manager, I'm sure he can say the same. But as a fan, I bet it's ecstatic for them.
Talking of compliments, do you get many from the boss?
Yeah. I got one on, I spoke to him yesterday, and he mentioned the pass. And he would say his comparison was when he took I think he said his son to a Barcelona game. That feeling that you get like having a dad-son bond, and then he said he got a similar feeling after he's seen the pass, thinking, wow. And I think the players what he's told us that he's managed the Modric, the Rakitic in my position, the Lanzinis, Payets. These are big, big quality players, and to get a compliment from a manager of that stature is obviously going to go a long way.